Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1976 to listen to One for the Vine by the amazing Genesis. I'm really excited for this one because it's on this album, first of all. It's written by Tony, you know what that means for me, and it's 10 minutes long, so I expect greatness, perfection, amazing sounds, amazing emotions, and amazing journeys. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, as well as the notification bell, to join the Retro Reactions crew, where it's all amazing music all the time. Here we go.
Sent to do the will of one. His claim was phrased quite simply, though he never voiced it loud. I am he, the chosen one. In his name they could slaughter, for his name they could die. Still more was sure he lied, but they'll fight the battle on. Then one whose faith had died fled back up the mountainside, but before the top was made, a misplaced footfall made him stray from the cloud prepared for him. Off of the mountain, onto a wilderness of ice. This unexpected vision made him stand and shake with fear, but nothing was as fright compared with those who saw him appear. Terror filled their minds with awe. Simple were the folk who lived upon this frozen wave. So not surprising was their thought, this is he, God's chosen one, who's come to save us from all our oppressors. We shall be kings on this world.
What a surprise. It blew me away already. Especially that soft, gentle, slow, subdued, floating on cloud section. Got me. Yeah, can you send over some more platinums, please? Alright, thanks. Sorry about that. Unbelievable. Wow. That last section, the change up, we're going to go back. But, whoa. I mean, shouldn't be surprised, but what was I hearing on my right? It sounded like maybe some percussion, some kind of toy, some kind of squeaking duck. I don't know. I need to pay attention when I go back more, but that was pretty surprising. It reminded me of something. I don't know what. Something. I don't know. Anyway, maybe a Disneyland ride or something. Anyway, back to this amazing song. Love how we get a very subdued, soft opening there. With high Phil Collins vocals, no reverb at all. He's just right there, very intimate, we'll call it. And he sounded amazing, doing what he does best. Soft, gentle, but always memorable vocals from him. Emotional, no matter what kind of way he's singing. If it's powerful, belting, up in the heavens, low, which he does, I'm learning, or like this, high but soft and gentle. Maybe not quite falsetto, but I know that's later on. We'll talk about that in a minute. Then we got some beautiful piano tones and guitar tones. Steve Hackett, brilliant. Like shimmering guitar tones and just gorgeous piano tones woven together, working perfectly together. Then I love how we got, buildup of these powerful synths. Obviously, the amazing Tony. And at that section, sounded like Phil's vocals totally changed, much more powerful. Some kind of effect. They might have done some vocal doubling, but just sounded amazing. He always sounds amazing in any way he sings, like I just said. So that was a great section. Then we got a section with super high falsetto. Was that Phil? I couldn't even tell. It must have been, but really high, almost childlike, and probably fit with the lyrics of that section. I'll have to get to those later, but that sounded amazing. And then, of course, like I mentioned, that stripped down section, everything just went out and quiet, intimate again. At this point, you get these really low vocals by Phil. Sounded amazing, fit perfectly. He takes you in so many directions by how he sings. That's just amazing in itself, proving that he's a brilliant, talented vocalist as well as a drummer, etc., songwriter, etc., artist in general. I felt like I was floating on clouds on that section. That happens often in their music, but I mean, just the feeling where you feel weightless and, you know what I'm talking about. And like you just want to lie back and drift into the sky, and absolutely beautiful. And then we got that huge change up, totally different, wacky. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'll have to listen to it again now and see what I think. Let's go.
traveled across the plateau of ice up to its edge. Then they crossed a mountain range and saw the final plain. Still being urged the people on. Then on the distant snow, he observed one without hope. Flee back up the mountainside. He thought he recognized him by his walk and by the way he fell, and by the way he stood up and vanished into air.
What a way to end an epic song. Just beautiful piano. Wow, that was a lot. Is there a better Genesis song? Can't think of one right now. So many different sections in this song, it's hard to keep track. So after the pause, we got that, I'm going to call it a Willy Wonka section. It was just zany, wacky, so upbeat, so fun, and so different than the rest of this beautiful floating type of song. Then things sped up, took a big turn, many turns here, and it felt like a sped up journey in the sky. We're still up there. Great drumming, I noticed, some great drum fills in that section. Of course, Phil doing his thing like always, his perfection. And then I love that the main theme that was used right at the beginning of the song, I believe, came back at least 2 more times. Was it 3 or 4 times total? Kind of just tied everything together. Since there was so many pieces to this puzzle, that is the theme that tied things together and kept it together. But I loved all the directions I went. Left, right, up, down. Amazing. I love there was a dark synth solo. Kind of sounded exotic, but scary and dark all at once. I think you know what I'm talking about. And that came a couple of times in the song. It was pretty short, but very welcome here in a minor key, of course. So that's what made it mysterious. Then, of course, we got a huge grand finale, Up in the Heavens, synth heavy, of course, beautiful synths throughout, just so much to digest in one listen. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, love that. And then we went back down, kind of like we started slow. I love songs that do that, you know. I love the peaks and valleys and left and rights in songs, but I also love when they start slow, go big, and then end slow again, kind of just take you down, give you a breather, put your emotions back to a quieter level. And, you know, beautiful, gorgeous piano in that section. Like I said, that piano was a surprise. I didn't know it was going to make a return. You know, they could have just faded the song out slowly with the grand finale section, but no, they subdued it back down and added that beautiful piano tone to just carry us out softly. And that was just perfection right there. So amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow, gonna check out the lyrics. Of course, really interesting lyrics to match the amazing music here. Of course, this was written by Tony Banks. Interesting that he spent one whole year working on this song, and it totally shows. I mean, just perfection. One of my favorite, if not my favorite Genesis song. I can't really say right now, but one of the very top that I've ever heard, and that's considering decades of their music that I'm familiar with now. Anyway, apparently it was inspired by the novel Phoenix in Obsidian, so interesting there. But as far as the lyrical concepts, it seems to be discussing, we have a large group of people blindly following a leader, possibly into battle, it sounds like. One person strays and falls down the mountainside. He's discovered by the people who live where he fell to, and they believe he is their chosen savior. At first, he relishes in his newfound glory, then begins to have guilt and much regrets. The people end up following him up the hill into battle, maybe, yet again. He then sees his former self going up the mountain, falling again, and then disappearing. So really interesting concepts going on here, whether it's, time loops, parallel universes, I don't know what's happening, but the question is it always one person in the story? The follower and the leader, are they the same? And it's just repeating itself back and forth. He's not learning his lesson. I'm sure the novel discusses that in more detail, and maybe that's where he got the inspiration about this dual character, follower, leader, back and forth, repeating, cycle. Really interesting. I think the moral of all the lyrics can simply be careful what you wish for. And, we've heard that many times. It can definitely apply here in this case with this one man who is basically, not learning, wanting this, wanting that, back and forth, loop. Really interesting stuff here. You all know what I'm going to rate this already. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who suggested this album and this song, and those who love this song and, sold me on it instantly. And this is only song number 2, Unreal. We still got 7 more gems to get through in this one album, let alone all the other great Genesis albums that I've yet to discover. Anyway, this one's clearly getting the Epic Platinum Record Award, the shiniest one I have, hot off the presses. For One for the Vine by Genesis, 1976. Thank you, Phil, Tony, Steve, and Mike for this unbelievable masterpiece. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was absolutely amazing. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat about this song, this amazing album, or this amazing band. Really appreciate all your support. Anyway, you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.